Welcome back, everybody, to yet another From Screen to Shelf review. I am Mr. Wallet Bully, aka Chase, here to talk today about Dragon Ball Super Superheroes. Super excited about this one. Alright guys, at first I really wasn't sure if I was going to do this video, but I know there's a lot of people that are like, how does this work in 4K, HDR? Like, how does it look? How does it translate? So I'm here to tell you all of those details today. First and foremost, kind of want to show this bad boy off. I did pick up the Gohan Beast Mode Walmart exclusive steelbook. I'm not going to do my typical type of showcase. Just a little family portrait for the inner artwork. And here is the full art. I was going to go with that Amazon exclusive Piccolo one in his form, but mine showed up looking like Piccolo took a special beam cannon to it. And whenever I tried to return it, they said they were out of stock, but they had stock, so I couldn't. So I just returned it and went and got this one. Happy with this one nonetheless. There's a couple of different options for you. There's the Piccolo one, there's a standard lenticular slip variant, and then there's Gohan in Beast form, Gohan being my favorite Dragon Ball character in the Dragon Ball canon. So without further ado, I'm actually not quite sure where this is placed because the movies are kind of hard to follow because whenever Super, the TV show, was coming out, I want to say this is going to be the most recent one because Broly, I believe, if memory serves me right, was in this one. It's been about a few weeks since I've seen it, or at least made an appearance in it. So it takes place after the Broly movie, and it mostly focuses on Piccolo and Gohan. And I don't want to get into too much details because I think this is definitely a good blind buy. If you have seen it, then you really already know what it's about. It's Piccolo, Gohan doing their things, and the reason why I like this movie so much is because Gohan has been extremely absent since the Buu saga. And, you know, being built up through all of Z up until the Buu saga, and then really just becoming Great Saiyaman is super disappointing. One of the most disappointing things in any TV show ever, personally. I know I'm not alone out there. Tiny rant. So this movie really hit home for me on a movie level because we get to see Gohan come back, do his thing, and then we get a whole new form, which is what you saw in the case. So that's super exciting. Now to get into the transfer, how it looks, and everything else in between. The audio mixing is fantastic. It does come with, let's double check, a 5.1 in English and a Japanese 5.1 as well with English subs if that is the way you want to rock and roll. Now, the special features on this, let me just go ahead since I'm already looking at it, non-existent. If you're trying to buy this for special features, all you get on here is a 2022 special video. I didn't even check that out. Didn't really sound appealing, as big of a Dragon Ball fan as I am. And then the trailers and promo videos. That's all there is. You're mainly buying this for Dragon Ball on 4K. That's really why you're buying this. And that's cool, because this is actually a completely differently styled Dragon Ball movie. Really don't know how to describe it outside of it being not really cel-shaded, but CGI, but with a lot of artistic expression taken into place, and it looks really, really cool. I really didn't figure that there was a whole lot that you could do with this, but definitely the HDR brings out a lot of the colors, a lot of, like, especially on Piccolo, the greens, the purple on his suit, Gohan's purple, everything like that, like the auras, the special attacks, everything else in between. It looks fantastic for what it is. It could have been a whole lot worse, but I think it's definitely a special package. I don't know if it's necessarily worth the price that it's out there for. I believe the steelbook is retailing for about $27 to $31, while the lenticular slip is sitting like $1 or $2 below that. And that's fine. If you're a big Dragon Ball fan, we don't get these types of movies often. I definitely say support those types of things if it's your type of thing, right? But ultimately, I would say probably wait for about the $20 margin because these steelbooks aren't sold out. You can very easily find the one that I've got since it is a Walmart exclusive. You could probably drop into your local Walmart, pick it up, and you can definitely most likely get that Piccolo one. Last time I checked last week, it was still in stock. I'll correct myself below with an annotation if it's not in stock. But overall, like I said, the sound was punchy, the sound was good whenever they're powering up, whenever they're firing ki, whenever they're charging up, whenever like special beam cannon comes around. It definitely gave my subwoofer a little bit of a workout. It's not something to get the movie specifically for the sound design, and the visuals were definitely good. I'm a huge believer that animation needs more love on the 4K format, because while the resolution itself doesn't provide a big, huge difference in punch depending on because there is some animation from way back when that is on film, and that definitely can provide an upgrade to a degree. But whenever you get newer things like this, it's mostly because the HDR gives you that leaps and bounds more of a color palette to work with in this aspect. And that's definitely what we get here. So that's why I say support this release. Give it a check out if you've been interested in it. I'm going to keep this review somewhat short because there's really not a lot to talk about. It's just Dragon Ball. It looks good. I recommend it. Sounds good. Special features, thumbs down, because you only get 3 things that really you could probably check out on YouTube, to be honest with you. And yeah, give this one a check out because I highly, highly recommend it for the visuals alone. I definitely think it's a worthy addition to your collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for many more special types of videos.